Breaking news, economic gains, security arrests, and social highlights shaping Nigeria today. Today's news paints a vivid picture of Nigeria's evolving landscape, from economic developments and environmental enforcement to high-profile arrests and social highlights. We explore how President Tinubu's borrowing plans aim to boost Nigeria's economy, the arrest of Simon Ekpa, and Lagos' commitment to environmental laws. Also, learn about recent controversies, fuel production achievements, and social trends making waves across the country. Stay tuned as we take you through these key developments and what they mean for Nigeria's future. Economic CSOs back Tinubu's $2.2 billion borrowing request. Economic civil society organizations, CSOs, have rallied behind President Bola Tinubu's request for $2.2 billion in loans, emphasizing that it will help advance Nigeria's economic programs. According to these groups, the funds will be used to support critical infrastructure projects, create jobs, and drive sustainable economic growth. The backing from the CSOs adds weight to the borrowing plan, which has drawn mixed reactions from analysts and the public. The CSOs believe that, with proper utilization, the funds will enhance key sectors such as energy, transport, and healthcare. They emphasize that these investments are essential to reduce Nigeria's reliance on oil and promote diversified growth. Despite concerns about rising national debt, proponents of the borrowing argue that bold investments are required to unlock Nigeria's full economic potential and elevate the standard of living for its citizens. Presidency silent as DHQ celebrates arrest of Simon Ekpa. The presidency has remained silent, but the Defense Headquarters, DHQ, is thrilled over the recent arrest of Simon Ekpa and 4 others linked to terrorism activities. Ekpa, who has been a vocal proponent of separatist movements, was arrested alongside 4 accomplices, marking a significant breakthrough in efforts to curb insurgency. The DHQ expressed confidence that the arrest would serve as a deterrent to other individuals engaged in terrorism and insurgency across Nigeria. The silence from the presidency has sparked mixed reactions, with some citizens expecting a more robust response to such a high-profile arrest. Meanwhile, the DHQ's enthusiasm highlights the importance of these arrests in maintaining national security. The arrests are seen as a step toward reducing violence and fostering stability, particularly in regions affected by insurgent activities. As the situation develops, many are waiting to see what charges will be brought against Ekpa and his co-accused. Lagos reiterates commitment to enforcing environmental laws. The Lagos state government has reiterated its commitment to enforcing environmental laws, aiming to tackle pollution and promote a cleaner city. Officials have warned residents and businesses that non-compliance will result in stiff penalties, emphasizing the need for collective responsibility in maintaining a healthy environment. This announcement follows increased concerns about waste management and pollution levels in Nigeria's commercial hub. Lagos has faced numerous environmental challenges, from improper waste disposal to air and water pollution. By enforcing these laws, the government hopes to curb illegal activities that harm the environment and ensure sustainable urban living. Officials are also calling on citizens to play their part in this effort, stressing that a cleaner Lagos is achievable only through shared responsibility. The state government has outlined plans to increase monitoring and impose heavy fines on violators to ensure compliance. Drivers accused of stealing employers' 4.2 million Nigerian Naira's minibus remanded. 2 drivers in Lagos accused of stealing their employers' 4.2 million Nigerian Naira's minibus have been remanded in prison. The suspects allegedly absconded with the vehicle, which they were hired to operate. Following a police investigation, the duo was apprehended and brought before a Lagos magistrate court, where they were charged with theft and conspiracy. The case has raised concerns about trust and accountability within the transportation sector, particularly involving employers and employees. As the trial progresses, the outcome will likely influence how employers approach recruitment and management of drivers. Authorities have advised employers to take precautionary measures, such as conducting thorough background checks, to prevent similar incidents in the future. Dangote Refinery achieves what other oil giants couldn't. Dangote Refinery has been lauded for achieving what major international oil companies, IOCs, like Shell and ExxonMobil have struggled to accomplish, producing petrol domestically to reduce fuel prices. According to Devakumar Edwin, Dangote Refinery's executive director, the refinery has managed to boost domestic production capacity, alleviating Nigeria's reliance on imported fuel and helping stabilize petrol prices. This accomplishment has been praised by economists and industry experts who believe that local refining is key to reducing the burden of importation and strengthening the naira. By achieving this milestone, Dangote Refinery is positioned as a critical player in Nigeria's energy landscape, providing hope for greater energy independence. The refinery's success is also seen as a testament to the power of private sector investments in solving some of Nigeria's long-standing economic challenges. NAFDAC uncovers 2 billion Nigerian Naira's fake alcohol centers in Lagos. In a major operation, the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, has uncovered 2 billion Nigerian Naira's worth of fake alcohol production centers in Lagos. The illegal operations were producing counterfeit spirits and alcoholic beverages, posing significant health risks to consumers. NAFDAC officials have warned that consuming these fake products could lead to severe health consequences, including poisoning and long-term organ damage. This bust is part of NAFDAC's ongoing effort to curb the production and distribution of counterfeit goods in Nigeria. The agency has vowed to intensify inspections and take legal action against those involved in these illegal activities. Consumers are urged to purchase alcoholic beverages only from reputable sources and to be vigilant about counterfeit products. The operation underscores the critical role of regulatory bodies in protecting public health and ensuring product safety. 2023 election, presidency not stolen, says Okyup. Former presidential aide Doyin Okyup has dismissed claims that the 2023 election was stolen, insisting that the Labour Party, LP, couldn't have performed any better. Okyup's statement comes amid continued debate and allegations from opposition parties that the election was marred by irregularities. Okyup maintained that the LP did its best but was simply outmatched by larger political forces in the country. Okyup's remarks are aimed at tempering the expectations of LP supporters and encouraging them to focus on future elections. His comments have also opened up discussions about the electoral process and the challenges faced by smaller parties in gaining traction in Nigeria's political landscape. Many believe that while the 2023 election was far from perfect, the focus should now be on strengthening democratic processes and preparing for the next election cycle. Appeal Court nullifies Rivers LG election judgment. In a dramatic turn of events, the Court of Appeal has nullified the previous judgment on the Rivers state local government election. The ruling has thrown the legitimacy of the recently elected local government officials into question, sparking uncertainty about the future of governance in the affected areas. The court's decision is based on procedural irregularities that were identified during the initial trial. The nullification has led to widespread speculation about potential re-elections and the stability of local governance in Rivers State. Residents are left wondering what comes next, as the ruling could either lead to the reinstatement of previously ousted officials or fresh elections. The case highlights the importance of adhering to legal protocols to ensure the legitimacy of electoral outcomes and maintain public trust in the democratic process. Naira appreciates against dollar. The Naira has shown signs of recovery, appreciating against the US dollar in the foreign exchange market. The Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, attributed the currency's appreciation to recent policies aimed at improving dollar liquidity and boosting investor confidence. The strengthening of the Naira has provided much-needed relief to businesses and consumers who have been grappling with the effects of currency devaluation. Economists believe that sustaining this upward trend will require continued reforms and efforts to diversify the economy away from oil dependence. The Naira's appreciation is expected to reduce the cost of imports, positively affecting the prices of goods and services in the domestic market. For many Nigerians, this development is a step toward economic stability and improving the purchasing power of households. From economic advances and security achievements to social debates and currency appreciation, today's news reflects the complex dynamics shaping Nigeria. The backing of Tinubu's economic program, the arrest of high-profile terrorism suspects, and Lagos efforts to enforce environmental laws are just a few examples of the diverse forces at work in the country. As Nigeria continues to navigate challenges and opportunities, the voices of citizens, leaders, and activists play a crucial role in defining its future. If you found this news update insightful, please like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth coverage of Nigeria's political, social, and economic developments. Stay informed and be part of the conversation shaping the future of our nation.